So if you're like us and you can or preserve cowboy candy, fermented jalapenos, things like that, you're gonna have a ton of leftover jalapeno tops. But don't throw them out just yet. Whenever we're doing the preserving, we'll put our spent tops, the stems, things like that, into a gallon bag, and we'll throw it in the freezer until we're ready to process and do this next step. I always clean it in vinegar, so I actually put these inside of the bag. I throw some vinegar in it, I shake it up and rinse it out because I want to make sure that these are clean when I'm working with it. But this is a really simple way to make sure that you're not wasting any of your produce. We have a basic dehydrator. It's nothing fancy. This is old too. So a Nesco, I'll leave some dehydrator down in the description. This is old. But what we're doing is after we clean these, we're putting the jalapenos into our dehydrating trays. Now there's nothing super fancy about it. We just make sure we rinse and clean the jalapenos. And then pile them into the dehydrator. So you got my tray, you got the lid. I mean, this one's so old, it doesn't even have an on-off switch. When you plug it in, it starts. All right, so we're gonna turn it on. And for the setting, you can always see settings on the top. Fruits and veggies, 135, meats, fish, jerky, 160. So we're gonna go ahead and do 135 because this is vegetables. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this in here. It is 9 o'clock. I guess I'll go ahead and do it for about 36 hours. So not tomorrow night, but the next day, the next morning, I can start working on it. So I'll see you in about 3 seconds, but for me, it's 36 hours. All right, so this has been dehydrating for about 36 hours or so. So we're gonna go ahead and unplug it. Let's take a look. Check it out. So we got all these pieces. Now, I have a coffee grinder. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of these pieces into this coffee grinder. Hold on. So I'm putting these on this tray just to make it easier to put them into the grinder. Adding a couple steps just to save some time. And we're gonna fill this up. Now I do have some paper. There's a couple different ways you can do this. And we're going to go to fine on this. Now, we are going to make this as fine as possible. So I have it, let's go ahead and kick it up. I have it on fine, and I'm just gonna let it run. This is gonna be like a powder. Now, again, remember, this is jalapeno, so it is still gonna have spice in it, so be careful, because when you pop this off, it can definitely burn your mouth, it can burn your eyes, it can burn your hands. Go and do it one more time. Yep, see that? Oh God, oh God. Whoa! Woo! I'm gonna be honest, You might want to wear a mask for this because that was pretty rough. I've made pepper powder before. I've never made jalapeno pepper powder. Ooh. We're just gonna grind all this up. I'm gonna put it on this paper. That's no joke, folks. Okay, so again, this is no joke. Like my throat's on fire right now just working around this, so I highly recommend wearing a mask or something like that. But I'm gonna take this old jalapeno jar that's fitting, and the reason I put this on the paper is because it gives me an easy funnel to just drop that in there. So this is where I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put this in there. But before I do that, I do want to be able to have some on hand. So I'm going to spoon, and I could have done this on the last step. Put this lid on. Put this lid on top, and then I can use this to sprinkle. Now those are pretty big holes, so you can always do smaller ones. If you do ones that have the small holes, you can toss rice inside to help keep it from chalking up, because eventually it will get kind of hardened. But nothing that a quick, tap on the counter can't fix. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up. I'm gonna try it too. That's hot. Oh, mother. Oh, that's hot. So, this is great. Whoo. Okay, so this is really good for, you can toss it in your wing. You can toss it in the wing stuff, for tossing your wings. You can use it for like a fish fry. Sprinkle a little bit on a baked potato. A ton of different sources, but we have jalapeno pepper powder. Let me know what kind of pepper powders you've made. I do have a bell pepper video as well. Check that out. I'll probably put it down in the description down below if you want to check out that bell pepper video. I like the bell pepper powder as well, because the bell pepper powder, you can toss it in spaghettis. This would actually be really good in a spaghetti. But let me know. Comment below. What kind of powders have you made? This is Ready Set Homestead. Enjoy Homestead.